Previously on Town Hall 9 Free to Play, we took a look at an awesome Valkyrie clan war army. Today we're going to gear up a cannon and talk about the reasons why you should gear up. Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Joe, and welcome back for episode 23 of the Town Hall 9 Free-to-Play series. Today, we are finally maxed out defensively, guys. Our defenses are 100% maxed out. The only thing that we're lacking right now is some resource buildings. We got some king and queen levels that we still need to do, and we still have some stuff to do in our laboratory. So that's exactly where we're at with this base. Today, we're going to talk about the gear up option and the reasons why you should upgrade or gear up your cannon, your archer tower, and your mortar. And we're going to talk about the statistics behind that and what it can and can't do. And then also, let's go ahead and get into our question of the day real quick. So we have a question of the day from Links. Question of the day: how long will you continue the Town Hall 9 series and the Rush Base series? So the Rush Base series just started, guys. If you're not aware, we took a Town Hall 7 up to Town Hall 11. It is now a Town Hall 11, guys. It has been exactly 2 weeks since we started doing that progress, and it's been a challenge. It's been crazy on that base, but it's coming along. It's coming along very nicely. Like I said, we just hit Town Hall 11. So that series is going to go up to Town Hall 12 or Town Hall 13, and then we're going to start what's called a Fix That Rush series. But this base, however, is not a rush base. We went from Town Hall 8 up to Town Hall 9. You guys watched all of it, those of you that have been following the series the entire time. And I think we're going to take our king and our queen up to level 25 and then make the leap to Town Hall 10. But I want to explore a few more trophy pushing armies and a few more clan war armies to get a little bit more in depth on those. That way you guys understand how to do those if you are currently playing as a Town Hall 9. And then also what I need to know from you guys is there's going to be a poll placed right here. And I need to know how many of you have a level 25 queen or above. Click yes, and if you do not, click no. That way I can get a good idea on how many players would be interested in a queen charge challenge, where I'm going to give away a cash gift prize for your liking, however you choose to spend it, for whoever can get the highest percentage on a custom base. Now, hopefully that answers your question, and if you have a question of your own, go down in the comments below and hashtag question of the day. Alrighty then, so let's go ahead and do some finishing touches on some upgrades. We have a ton of gold from the Silver Pass. Remember, the season just ended a few days ago, and we have a ton of gold sitting there doing absolutely nothing. You know, Silver Pass, 5 million gold in Elixir comes from that. So it looks like we need to upgrade a Dark Elixir drill still and an Elixir collector. So let's go ahead and put those down. Let's go ahead and finish up these resource buildings. Now, obviously, if you are a casual player, you do not attack as much as I do. You probably should have upgraded these already, but because I attack so incredibly much every single day, I can afford to not upgrade those buildings, and we are just now finishing those out. We also have enough to put our queen down, and I think we have a hero book left over from the clan games that just passed, or the season pass. The Silver Pass gave up a hero book, so let's go ahead and put that queen down, take her to level 24, and let's go ahead and finish her now. That way, if we do get put in our Clan War League matchup, we will have both of our heroes to do that. And now we got to start farming Dark Elixir again. My goodness, guys, the Dark Elixir grind never ends. I'm telling you, like, I know a lot of players get like really disturbed when they see me attacking with full gold collectors. Gold is in overabundance in the game. Like, you can get gold very easily. Elixir is pretty good as well, but Dark Elixir, you have to keep grinding and grinding and grinding and grinding. Oh my gosh, it just never stops because everything important needs Dark Elixir. So we still have a ton of hero levels to go, with the king with multiple levels to go with him, and then the queen's a level 24 now, so we got one more to go on her before we might go to Town Hall 10. Let's see what else we got. We got 2 builders available, so let's go ahead and put this Dark Elixir drill down, and we're not going to finish that now. We're going to keep that book and hold on to it for our Town Hall to go to Town Hall 10. So let's go ahead and get into the gear up options. Alright, so let's go ahead and start this section by saying that I do not want to insult anybody's intelligence out there. Most of you guys should know the gear up option and what it is, but there's still some players out there that just have no clue what it is. So the gear up option applies to exactly 1 cannon, 1 archer, and 1 mortar. So on the Town Hall side, you have a cannon, and you'll notice that there is a button on the far right that says gear up, and this gives you the option, if you've been playing the Builders Hall side, that you can gear up one of these buildings to a special building that resembles something that's on the Builders Hall. And so the Builder's Hall, you must be playing it. You have to have level 7 cannon or above, and then you also have to have a level 4 double cannon. So if you go over to your Builder's Hall side and identify that you have upgraded a double cannon to level 4, you should be able to complete the gear up option. But what is the point in it? Why is it so important, and why is it so relevant now in the game? Well, since the addition of Builder's Hall 9 and the addition of the Autobot, the 6th builder, you have to complete the gear up option for all 3 buildings, to include the cannon, the archer tower, and the multi-mortar, in order to unlock the first stage of auto out of the 4 or 5 stages that have to be unlocked to unlock the 6th builder. So that's a mouthful, but there is a very big important reason why you need to gear up your buildings. So we're going to go ahead and start by gearing up the cannon, and we're going to take a look at the stats on it first. So a single cannon, a single shot cannon at level 11, the damage per second is 74. When we look at the range, it is exactly 9 tiles. So anything within 9 tiles of this cannon will get engaged by the cannon. That's a mouthful. Cannon, 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 right? So when you do the gear up option, the gear up double cannon does a 4-round burst out of 2 barrels, and what it does is the damage per second bounces up to 100 DPS, but the range on this defense goes down by 2 tiles, and it drops down to exactly 7 tiles. So there's just some minor changes. You will not see a major significant change in this defense. It will operate exactly the same way, but it does come into some value against like the Archer Queen or archers or barbarians or smaller weighted troops like the giants and stuff like that. So we're going to go ahead and drop this 1.5 mil and go ahead and start the gear up option. The gear up option does require the master builder from the Builder's Hall side, so you must have him available over there in order to complete this object or complete this obstacle. And here he is arriving us and joining us now. Well, hopefully that information was useful for you guys on the gear up option. That's some information not a lot of people know about, and then some people, well, most of you guys should know it. But anyways, we're going to go ahead and get back in here and do a little bit of Dark Elixir farming. The Dark Elixir grind is real, and it never ever ends. So let's go ahead and grab these Dark Elixir drills on the outside. If you are unfamiliar with this army, we have used it a lot during this series. We've done it to pull a lot of Dark Elixir over the course of like 4 or 5 episodes. I think we used this army, so make sure you click one of those links. We'll drop some of those down in the description for you down below. That way, if you want to see more of this army in action, taking on Town Hall 10s and stuff like that, you can try it out for yourself. All right, so I think we're going to jump through the Town Halls compartment. Let's go ahead and drop our P.E.K.K.A there. We're going to drop a few across the top over here. Let's go ahead and drop the wizards back behind to get a nice wide spread, and I think we'll send our heroes inside the base with our P.E.K.K.A. So let's go ahead and drop a wall breaker here and open up this compartment. Come on, let's go. Dropping a rage. Boost them up. There it goes. Drop the power, baby. We got level 1 expos here, and they are not going to be able to stop much of anything. Let's go ahead and drop a heal spell here since we're going to have to deal with a barbarian king. Let's go ahead and get rid of these 2 wizards. That wall breaker, don't need those in the next raid because we're going to go back out and do it again. This is a fast-paced army, and I love this army because it only takes a few moments to get in there and steal the Dark Elixir with ease, taking down the Town Hall, getting the win, grabbing the Dark Elixir storage in the core, and snagging the clan castle just in case he had a little bit in his treasury. Apparently he did not, because we just killed it and nothing came from it. So it is what it is. But we beat up on this little this is a newer Town Hall 9. I feel bad a little bit, but let me go ahead and retrain the army. We're going to get out and do it again and possibly finish up the video on a good note with an awesome amount of loot. Oh, poor Will Sleepy King. He's not ready to go back out into battle. So let's go ahead and get out there and see what we can find. We're going to spin through a couple of these and see if we can find, my goodness, 700,000 gold in Elixir. Wow, man. I don't need any gold, obviously, so we're going to go ahead and pass that up. 2752, not a bad offering, but let's see if we can find a little bit more than that. Oh my hot Lanta, there we go. 4,897 Dark Elixir. Where's it at though? That's the question. So there is the number 1 question. All right, here we go. So we got some down here in the bottom side of the base. Let's go ahead and grab that one there. Oh, nice. Outside of range other than a mortar, so only a mortar is going to do damage to our wizard. We're going to snag that DE out of the drill. Looks like the Town Hall is inside the base, and we're going to go ahead and grab this one right here as well. That looks good. I think we're going to come in through one of the expo sides. Let's just take this side on, as a matter of fact. So let's go ahead and drop our P.E.K.K.As right there, there, and there. Let's drop another one there. Why not? For good measure. Drop the queen back there, and let's go ahead and spread our wizards out back behind. And we're going to open up this compartment here and try to use a jump spell to where we don't move those P.E.K.K.A up in the top side of the base. So we'll drop it right there. Uh-oh, we got loons. Oh, boys and girls, we got some loons. Let's drop a poison spell, and let's drop a rage. We get in there, queen. What are you doing? What are you doing? doing? Let's get a heal spell down right there for our P.E.K.K.A. And the Queen and Wizards are going to deal with the balloons. Down goes those balloons. Very nicely done. Thankfully, there was not an Electro Dragon in there, although I don't really care because I would just drop a rage spell and power the P.E.K.K.As past the E-Drag. So I did find out in a couple of raids while doing this farming strategy that the E-Drag, it's powerful, but it takes so long to engage troops that you can just drop a rage spell on top of your P.E.K.K.As or your Valkyries or whatever, and they just blow right by where the E-Drag's at. So, I mean, I don't know why everybody freaks out about that thing so much, but it's just not that big of a deal. If you know to just drop a rage, just drop a rage. It happens. It works sometimes. So, anyways, I think that's going to be it for today. We're going to go ahead and use that Queen's ability, bail on this attack, and pull all the dark off of this base. Very nicely done, guys. I mean, I love this strategy. It's just so easy to use, and we can steal so much dark elixir for our epic grind that is still very much ahead of us. If you enjoyed the content today, smash that like button, subscribe if you haven't done so already, and if you need any additional video support, click one of those links over there. We will see you in the next one, guys. Take care.